This is Chris Smith. We're interviewing him for a bio. He is the videographer and the editor for Power to the People Unlimited. What's happening, Chris?
What's up, man?
Chris, tell us how you got involved with Power to the People, and let us know what that means to you.
I got involved through Reese, the person who's interviewing me right now, and what it means to me is it's music and great positive vibes and just hanging out with people.
You also have been doing some editing of the footage that you've been shooting, the interviews, and where's that going to, and how do you like doing that aspect of it also?
All that media is going to powertothepeopleunlimited.com. We're linking that from YouTube, and I have my own channel on there.
What other projects have you been doing other than Blues on the Bay, Reggae on the River, Summer Arts Festival?
Just local projects. I help people do promotional videos, like if there are local artists that are trying to get out there, and media is really a good way for people to get out nowadays. I think it's almost primary for networking. Media gets people out there. I'll take anywhere from fire dancers to some hoop girls, artists, and we'll just do these little tight packages where we'll edit all together. It's basically like a little resume for them that they could send to little circus routes or festival routes. It's been pretty good feedback. They've been getting some jobs. They tell me about it, so it's pretty cool.
I heard you got to Burning Man last year and another show.
I filmed fire effects. I help a lot too. I help set up and break down. It's really fun. They're really cool people. They're called the Mischief Lab. And we got a really good gig last year from Slipknot. Hired us for their very first annual Knotfest, which was a bunch of bands like Deftones and Serj Tankian from System of a Down. Some pretty big acts. We went from Minneapolis, and we got to learn how the on the road stuff works, and that's way far away from us. So we drove all our gear out there. It probably took most of that money. 20 grand they hired us. It was like $8 grand in gas round trip in this diesel in this huge trailer across the Midwest, which is like, oh man, Midwest is crazy.
Sounds like a great adventure. Got some good footage.
Yes, got excellent footage. Edited a nice little package for them together that we sent to Slipknot and all of them, and then they approved it. They thought it was great, and
that's going to be showing where?
I'll put a link on the Power to the People Unlimited website to my YouTube channel, but it's under Chris Smith, and yeah, you could go through there and see a bunch of crazy different stuff I filmed.
Burning Man footage is on there
Burning
too?
Man, yeah. So from Knotfest, we literally went from Minneapolis to Black Rock Desert. I think Burning Man was 2 or 3 days after Knotfest, so we were on this non-stop tour. Then we went there and we linked up with their pyro teams, and Mark Switzer, really great guy, really cool artist. He promotes everything art. He really dives hard into what he does, so he was motivating, and he got me on that link going over there to Burning Man, and it was my first time, never been there, so didn't really prepare for that one, but it's one of those things you just, if you're a survivor, you can get in there and figure it out.
Did you have a great time?
Oh, it was
incredible.
Incredible. You got to keep your electrolytes up and be really hydrated. And
but got some great footage.
Excellent footage.
Excellent footage.
And then I put a little video together at Burning Man too.
What was your favorite thing that you filmed while you were there?
Probably time lapse in the temple burning. That was pretty cool because it's such a big sacred thing where I've never been to it, so it was so intense going into this thing. It was like this huge temple that people can write on all their memories, all their past, things they're trying to just, get past, and they all unite this thing together, and just the energy inside this place is just so intense.
And then they light it on fire.
And at the end, at the seventh day, 65,000 people sit in this humongous circle quietly, and you just hear people crying, or you'll hear people yelling their families' names out, or we miss you, and we'll see you, and it's really intense to hear all that. It's at the last day, so it actually kind of just puts this whole circle together and makes it really cool.
Sounds like an incredible spiritual collective consciousness.
Definitely was, yes.
So tell me, out of all the different things you've done with the videoing and traveling and interviews, what have you enjoyed the most out of it all?
It's it's more like when you're in the midst of it. It's like the traveling's fun, and yeah, it's all about the journey in between, not the beginning of the finish line, but just being in that mix with just all those people, and they're all on the same level that you're on at the same time. It just adds this whole different dynamic to it that makes you just want to keep doing it, or why doesn't it keep happening? So you always thrive to do that again, and that's what the self-motivation part of it is.
Tell us a little bit about the other people that you're working with on this site, what they do, what you do together, and what's that like?
It's pretty cool. Hoping to get this off the ground. It's a unique approach that, it's we're just renegading our way into it, and we're hoping the best, and as long as people are supportive of it, then it should keep going great. I
Who
mean,
are the people you're working with directly?
directly I work with Reese. He does all the interviews. He's a great person, and then I have two other secondary camera people. They kind of fill back and forth. I got Don Merriman and then Don Hussman, and they both they're really fun, run around kind of people. They're good with the audience.
What are you looking to do in the future?
The future. So, to be a self-sufficient production crew, it'd be cool maybe within two or three people to be able to run all this, because it's just easier with a small, tight crew of people that gives to the community and to the world. And eventually it'd be nice to have a nonprofit that it can fund itself and the people that work for it, but not make money off of people's media. Just get that out there in the world, but maybe have like sponsorships or something, or I don't know, however that works. But I'm working pretty well with as it's going. It just kind of climbs through ropes and ladders.
Well, as everyone knows, a picture's worth 1,000 words, so you're getting the pictures, and that tells a story of what's going on locally, planetarily, on every level, socially, politically, spiritually. So that's good work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And you guys have a good day.